And in the locker room, each guy has been going over and through his own routine to get ready. But once they take the floor, they're one. Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA Live on 2K Sports. Moments away, it'll be the Philadelphia 76ers going up against the Washington Wizards. Kevin Harlan here alongside Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. And now Washington's starting group. Bagley is out there with Chris Middleton. Then it's Coulibaly. Then there's McCollum, and it's George in at small forward. Coulibaly and Bagley able to finish.
And the dogged attitude of Bagley. When shots go up, he wants to be the first to pounce on misses.
Here's Maxey, and he banks in the layup. Now upon a really intriguing part of the season, Greg, it seems we've seen enough to give these teams some kind of identity.
I tell you, if teams are still searching for an identity, it's fair to say things probably aren't going well.
Middleton inside the three-point line, buries the jump shot.
Chris Middleton.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. And here's Maxey outside. Connects from three-point range. Maxey's got 5 points so far.
And well, Maxey is a dead-eye sniper from beyond the arc. The D has to chase him off that line.
I love it. Instead of going ISO, you make a play for someone else.
And you think about the style of Sixers head coach Nick Nurse. Greg, what stands out to you?
He just has a willingness to experiment and adapt. That's a real asset with some of the challenges this roster has faced. And a big part of why this front office brought him in.
Shots good by Middleton.
And with great positional size, Middleton knows how to do damage down low.
So for the 76ers, their last game, a win against the Nuggets.
Well, you saw how dialed up they were from distance. The defense just couldn't get out to everyone.
And that explains their three-point percentage. They had more than a few players giving the defense absolute fits from range.
Here's Grimes. Washington with the rebound. Last game matched up with the Magic. A tough loss there.
I'll tell you, they played hard, they drew fouls, but they could not convert at the line.
One of the things that you know when you miss free throws is you're giving the team opposite you all the momentum. You're failing to capitalize on their mistakes.
Take your focus off Maxey for 1 second, and he will let it fly from out there.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
The Wizards shooting their first free throws of the game. Throw good, McCollum.
Your classic combo guard. C.J. McCollum can play off the ball as a shooting guard, but also can run the point at times, a valuable piece for this team.
McCollum against Maxey. Fires from deep. Another three for Philadelphia.
Oh, nice bucket. This guy's so mindful about the way he attacks.
And McCollum puts up a deep three. Tyrese Maxey. He's been the guy making things happen for the Philadelphia 76ers. We witnessed him delivering a series of... And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. What stands out to you guys from the 76ers in this one?
I know it's early, but all those three-pointers, boy, do they add up.
And that's what has them ahead in this game. Their floor spacing has been just tremendous.
So this is how the floor looks for the Wizards starting the second. We've got Johnson. Cam Whitmore is out there with Johnson. Then there's Gill. And it's Champagnie in at the 4. And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Well, the Wizards stacking talented young players and draft assets. Not only that, they'll have a ton of cap space next season, which they will likely not use to sign a star free agent, but rather to absorb contracts in exchange for, you guessed it, more draft picks. This front office is continuing to think long-term, guys.
Priorities straight. All right, Shams, we appreciate the report. And we just got something in from Shams Charania on the Pistons. Hey, Shams, let us know what you know out of Detroit right now.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. They've made an aggressive move to bring in Mitchell Robinson. He can protect the rim and he can get out on shooters. He just has so much energy on that side of the floor. It changes what you can do defensively, and that by itself can make all the difference.
Thanks again, Shams, as always. Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Embiid comes in for Drummond. And it's Quentin Grimes in for Jared McCain. Edwards finds Maxey. That's in, coming off the assist from Edwards. Maxey's got the lead up to 10 now for the 76ers. Pass to Coulibaly. The Wizards working the ball around now. And again, Washington no good. And the 76ers with possession. It's been 8 unanswered points for him. Well, Greg, we know at his feet, Joel Embiid, one of the elite two-way centers to ever play in the NBA.
The former league MVP, but when you weigh close to 300 pounds, it moves like he did. Not entirely surprising that his lower extremities took a toll.
Pass to Edgecombe. No good from outside. And so McCollum will bring it up for Washington, trailing by 13. Johnson, the pass to Bagley. On the wing, Coulibaly. And another miss by Washington.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
And so many teams now look to establish the perimeter to set up everything else.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. George is checked in for Philadelphia. Kelly Oubre comes in for Edgecombe. Chris Middleton's checked in for Washington. There's 21 seconds left to play here in the half. McCollum outside. Bagley with a screen on Maxey. McCollum no good. Good if it goes. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. Philadelphia ahead. Going on a 14-0. Thank you, Allie. And folks, don't go away. Halftime is here. And we'll be right back with you after this break.
No doubt these guys can shoot the lights out, but I've got an idea. Let me stand right in front of the rim. Let's see how many they make.
And getting back to our current contest, very impressive first half performance for the 76ers. And that is it for halftime.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at Tyrese Maxey in this one, guys. He has been everywhere.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
George is the 4 with Embiid at the 5. Maxey out there with Quentin Grimes. And it's Oubre in at the 3 spot. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And Greg, everyone talks about the importance of basketball IQ. Can you win in the NBA with a low IQ team?
Boy, it would be tough. I mean, there's a reason younger teams typically don't win at the highest level. You need to take those lumps and get that experience and learn from those lessons.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks a lot, guys. The Wizards are letting their young guys learn on the fly. Guard Bub Carrington said the whole organization communicates to us often. We drafted you guys for a reason, they say. Don't be scared to make a mistake. Play your game, use the things that got you here, and see if it sticks. Guys, back over to you.
Learning on the job. All right, Allie, we thank you very much. Coulibaly finds Middleton. Nobody near George. Drills it from outside. George has got himself on the board with 3 there.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
The 76ers leading by 16. And here's Maxey outside. The 76ers another three.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Here's Middleton, and the Wizards getting another bucket right there.
Nice, a mid-range jumper by Middleton. I didn't know guys were allowed to take that shot anymore.
And this Wizards team, Greg, giving its young players every opportunity to develop.
Yeah, these young guys were the NBA equivalent of drinking from a fire hose. But after years of just treading water and mediocrity, I think the fans appreciate the clear sense of direction from this group.
Oubre, good.
The defense a step slow. You can see the result.
Wizards trail by 17. Outside, George. There's 42 seconds left to play in the third.
And how about the burst in that first step, just right to the rim?
And it's Maxey with the ball for Philadelphia. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. And there's Paul George on the assist by Maxey. George has got 9 points.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Maxey, that's a 2-pointer. The rebound by Middleton. For Washington, they've gotten every shot to drop since halftime. They're 5 for 5 from the floor. And George kicks to Bagley. And a miss there on the triple. Stolen by Middleton. And again, the turnover by the Wizards.
Substitution on the court.
From deep, Maxey. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Fourth quarter on the court for the Wizards. Chris Middleton is out there with Keyshawn George. Then it's Bagley. Then it's Coulibaly. And it's McCollum in at the 1 spot.
It really helps their team so much with Middleton's passing with effectiveness, and it helps him out as a scorer. He's that much harder to defend.
Here's George. Cleared away by George.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Pocket pass to the paint, and he punches it home.
And how about the leaping ability of Bagley? He gets off the ground with ease to throw that one down.
Getting something that close to the cup is a win as far as possessions go.
Maxey, good. Lays it right in there.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Well, when it's closing time, he's trying to lock the door. He's been going all night.
And now Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Well, over the break, I listened in on what the head coach for the Wizards was getting across in their huddle. Coach telling their players, let's play with urgency. This is the game. I know we'll win if we play hard. Let's see how the team responds.
Thank you, Allie. And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. Maxey fires. It's good.
And one of the many ways Maxey can hurt you with his shooting, lightning fast on that release.
Wizards trail by 14. McCollum feeling it out a bit. Can't get it. For Philadelphia, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Paul George knocks down the 3.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
Can't get it to go. The 76ers leading by 17.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for Philadelphia.
And the big difference here was accuracy from three-point range.
And once they started sinking shots, it really stretched out the D and created other opportunities. And anytime they got space, they seemed to just knock down another triple.
And on the year, winner of this will turn out to be win number 34 for them.
And this will be their third win in 3 tries against these guys. They match up so well.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Tyrese Maxey.
I'll tell you, he was their engine all game long, setting his teammates up for success.
Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
Here's Middleton. That one's off, still out of sync. Now Maxey. Outside, George. Three-pointer. Yep, it's good.
Boy, how about that pass? He put it right where it needed to be.
So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily. There was a tale of 2 teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they couldn't.
Well, Paul.
Terrific, Allie. Thanks. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony.